You don't have to match them.
Yeah, I gave up the matchy-matchy thing a long
me
time
too.
ago. All right, it is time now to talk about this necklace, which clearly I've been looking forward to very much. I've had the pleasure of presenting the Eastern chain necklaces before, never before with Barbara. So to me, this is like you finally meet a painter that you've been admiring or an author whose books you've been reading. To hear her tell the story behind how this started and how each and every individual necklace starts and ends touched by hands whose labor of love create this weighty and yet, as your friend earlier was saying, it's slinky, it's sexy.
It's like
it's
feeling
bold.
lace. And
yes.
the fact that each one of these these are called dak cocoon flowers. This is made in Laos. And the flower itself is not my design. These little flowers are an Eastern, a Buddhist ancient design that bring blessings and good fortune. And I wanted to create a chain that was completely different than anything that I saw there, not machine made. Each little flower is made by one village. Then another village comes and they put all these little granulated beads on. The back is amazing. And when you feel, it's amazing.
Gotta feel it.
That it's so consistent. I don't understand how they do, and you see these people doing it, and there's so much joy in their work, and they actually created a school that many of the dollars from these necklaces has gone towards, so that these crafts will not die, so that these arts will not die, because as you know, there's so few handmade things anymore. People don't want to apprentice, but I'm very happy to say there they are apprenticing and learning and keeping these crafts alive.
And this one in particular has a vibrancy to it.
Isn't it
love the
gorgeous?
length of this at 25 inches, very unique length, but you can see it has the long like silhouette of even like your longer 36-inch, but this one brought up higher so that if you're using it as a palette for enhancers and charms, which of course you can, as we've done with a brand new one that's coming up soon. But the thing, I say, Barbara, this all the time, like if you're picking up a necklace because you want to put a charm or an enhancer on it, that's not enough.
Right.
It needs to be a beautiful work of art, and that's exactly what this is. In fact, we're going to show you, just to kind of drive this point home, some images of the creation of this, and maybe this will help you appreciate what a work of art it is.
Yeah, I mean, every time I see this, I find it completely unbelievable.
Look how many individual pieces
Look at
go.
this.
Look at
So
this.
now they're going to solder the centers into each of the dak cocoon flowers.
I'm so glad other people have better patience than I do.
Can you imagine the amount of
No.
time that goes into one of these? And again, when you get it in your hands and you see not only how uniform and perfect and beautiful the flowers are, the flexibility of this chain. There are machine-made chains that are, will stick and are not this nice. And this has this lacy, beautiful, as you said, sort of a sexy feeling to it.
Absolutely does. It puddles in the hand. Now, I do know this also, Barbara, that some of the folks who have picked this up, maybe just from ordering it online, swear that there is no way to open and close this necklace, right? Because it is so seamless.
There's a patent pending closure on there I use on many of my things. And one of the best stories, we got a call from the distribution center saying, we have these chains here and they're beautiful, but they're not long enough to go over your head.
Yeah.
There's no way to open them. And my entire reason for creating these, I always hated when someone would have a necklace on and someone would come over to fix, quote unquote, fix their clasp.
Oh, your clasp is showing.
And I always thought the clasp is part of the necklace. It should be showing, it shouldn't be something you hide. So I wanted to create these decorative clasps. This also allows you could add a length of pearls onto this and start wrapping it around your neck.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
So anything that utilizes these circles. But I think this is such a special piece to have in your wardrobe, to change, to wear as it is, to wear as just as a necklace as you see it on the bust or with an enhancer.
We've taken $90 off of the QVC price in this case and then carved it into 6 easy payments, $89.33. You've just got to get it home and feel it. It is brand new today, and both Barbara and I are wearing this, the Maharani Muse. What is the Maharani Muse?